To eat is a human necessity. Anybody in the past, they have to eat. Sahaba radiallahu anhum, they are the path of Allah. All the food finished. There is no food at all. So at that time, it was permissible to eat domestic donkey. They had the mules and donkeys with them to carry loads. It was permissible at that time. It was halal, completely permissible. They slaughtered that. Now they cooked that. Now the food is cooked. The food is ready. They are in the path of Allah, in safar, in journey, extreme hunger, nothing to eat besides that. Now the command of Allah comes. And Allah Ta'ala tells Nabi alayhi salatu salam, tell the Sahaba that the meat of domestic mule and donkey is no more halal, it is haram. The food is ready. They are enjoying the path of Allah. They are not at home. They got no alternative food. The extreme hunger and the food is cooked already. Imagine the test which Sahaba had. Now it is haram. All the Sahaba happily, this is the way I was trying to explain, focus on. Happily, they threw away all the food. We won't eat. We'll keep on with the hunger. So respected brothers, those people who fulfill the commands of Allah, इताअत करने वालों के वादे पूरे होते हैं और हाल के अमर के पूरा होने में इनाम मिलता है. What is it saying? When you do obedience at all given times, in whichever situation you are, you got a desire, you got hunger, it's against your ego, it's against your disposition. When you fully do obedience, then Allah will fulfill the promises on the commands of Allah. And this is only possible when you got Iman. So that is why, respected brothers, Allah wants to see you to fulfill the command or not. Allah gives one more example. He gives the example of Kalb-e Mu'allam. All listen attentively, this is very important. A hunting dog, a hunter, when he goes and he wants to hunt a deer, sometimes he uses a dog. Dog will go and hunt, and that meat is halal for you, but with certain conditions. Now listen these three conditions. And the last one is very important, attentively. First condition, you got a trained hunting dog, trained already. You send him to show a deer very far. Antelope, you want that, you read the name Bismillah, then you read. You must read Bismillah when you read the dog. He's going to hunt it and bring it to you. Second one, the dog when he hunts it, in spite of him being in extreme hunger, whatever it is, he cannot eat that meat. If he eats on the way, this meat, he's not a trained dog, so he can't eat it. He mustn't eat. If he eats little bit also, then it is khiyanat, it's dishonesty, and that is not a trained dog, and a hunted animal of a non-trained dog is not halal. Second condition. The third condition is very important. Listen attentively. That animal, deer, antelope is running fast. The dog is running fast. He's chasing that. He's close to that. Getting hunted. Very close. He ran too far. The dog is running. And now the owner from far, he calls the dog. So the dog mustn't think that I ran so much. I get myself tired. I'm just near it. As soon as he hears the call to come back, he must leave that animal and come back. This is a sign of a trained dog. If the dog at that moment of the heat, he's just near that, and he forgets or neglects, and he jumps on that animal and hunts it, it is not a trained dog. That the hunting of that dog is not possible. You have to train him. That when you are there and your owner calls you, you are near, you made sacrifice, you ran. Now you need, when the call comes, stop, he stops. So respected brothers, observe what he says. Now listen attention. God must fulfill the command of the certain time. What is told to do, he must do. Objective is not hunting. Objective is not the meat of the animal that the owner wants to eat. Objective is to fulfill the command of your owner. When he says you go. You'll be hunting and he says no, you stop. He doesn't say now you hunt. So dog must realize Qalbul Mu'allam is what? Dog must realize that I must fulfill the command of that time. Then is a trained dog. And then now the animal of that dog is halal. That insan, that human being who has been created to worship Allah, he just keeps on worshipping. He doesn't say what Allah wants me from certain time. What Allah wants from me now? He just blindfoldly obey. No! This not should be the case. A mu'min doesn't blindfoldly obey. No! He says, what is the command of Allah at a certain given time? That command of Allah he has to fulfill so that all his ibadat is accepted by Allah. Like that dog, he must obey at that heat of the moment the command of his owner that all his hunted animals is halal. So all the ibadat to be accepted, you have to fulfill the command at every given moment. When you fulfill that, then all your ibadat will be accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You can't just ignore, neglect, alter, cut here, cut there, the commands of Allah because of your desires, because of your culture, because of your mindset, because of the times. No. You have to fulfill the commands of Allah so that all your obedience to Allah is accepted by Allah.